it is time for the final tournament center of day 2 of Pro Tour San Juan with me, Rich Hagon, and him, Brian David-Marshall. I can't believe you're wearing that hat. Anyway, we have had an incredible day here. We've had so much fun in the sun, I cannot tell you. 16 rounds have gone, 10 rounds of block constructed, 6 rounds of draft. We have a top 8. Let's get to the big board and show you who made it in. And we begin in 8th place with, who is Noah Schwarz, BDM?
Noah Schwarz is a Noah SW. He's a Pro Tour, railbird.
Okay.
He kind of had a really interesting story. He got his deck from Zvi Moshowitz about 5 minutes before round 1.
Lots of testing then.
Lots of testing.
Good to know that worked.
He went 10-0 in block constructed. He went 10-0 in block constructed. Unfortunately, he went 2-4 in draft. And that's the format for the top 8. But this is the Zvi Moshowitz deck. It's the second Pro Tour in a row where Zvi has really brought a great deck. And you can see Zvi talking about the deck in a deck tech we did that is available in the coverage page.
Okay, up we go 1 to 7th place. This is Jeremy Neeman. He is from Australia. Only the 3rd Australian ever to make a Pro Tour top 8. One of those previous 2, though, is of course a world champion, Mr. Tom Chanpeng. Okay, so Jeremy Neeman in with a shout. Incredible story for him. Let's go up to number 6, a more familiar face, BDM. Who have we got?
We've got actually one of the most experienced players in this top 8.
Yep.
In terms of actual Pro Tours played, he's tied with another player here with 23 Pro Tours.
Yep, so that's like 6 years worth of PTs,
right.
roundabout.
He's got 7 GP top 8s to his resume. Kotora Utsuka. He went 6-3-1 in block playing green, white, Eldrazi ramp, but he's one of a handful of players in this top 8 who 6-0'd the limited portion.
Yep. And also a champion, 2003 Japanese national champion. So he's raised a trophy before. Here's number 5. You're getting sick of seeing this face, right?
I never get tired of seeing this face.
No, he is genuinely one of the nicest guys in Magic, one of the best guys in Magic. I hope you've had a chance to check out the podcast, some of the great feature matches he's been involved with. We've been covering him a lot this weekend with good reason. This man delivers.
We also did a draft tech with him. He went 6-0 in limited. Another player who knows his way around a draft table. Should be interesting to see. This is only his 4th Pro Tour.
That is extraordinary, isn't it? Because he debuted in Honolulu last year.
Where he finished 9th.
And we just see one thing in this picture. You see this channel Fireball thing? Okay, let's go on to the next guy, see who we've got here. Oh, you see this channel Fireball thing? Wait, it's Josh Adela.
Raptor Online, 24-year-old software engineer. He's played in about 9 Pro Tours. He does not have a top 8 at any level of real-life competition. I mean, if it's an online event, you can pretty much expect him to be winning it, doing well.
Well, that's how he got here. He is a Magic Online Pro Tour qualifier. And with one other player, he's the first player to make it into the top 8 of the main event, having qualified in his Jimmy Jammies back at home. All right,
He went 7-1-2 in block also. I just want to point out his rogue deck list. This is the Channel Fireball red, blue, green deck list. We did a deck tech with them. You should check that deck out. That deck was amazing. It does some really insane stuff. You got to hear Josh talk about his turn 3 that he ended up with an Oracle of Moldiah and a Jason play.
That is very true. This guy, by the way, he just seems to be sitting there saying, it's okay, BDM, you go ahead. You carry on talking about Josh Adela. You carry on talking about Kotora Utsuka, all these other Brad Nelsons in the top 8. I'm 18, I'm in my first PT ever. Everything's fine. Too cool for school, I believe you referred to it.
Yeah, he's just, he doesn't seem very fazed by this. He reminds me a lot of our Valencia Pro Tour champion.
Remy Fortier. Now, Fortier, of course, was only 16 in 2007. Jola, 18 years old on Thursday.
7-1-2 in block with mono red. 5-1 in draft.
Still not exactly shabby. I believe you will know our number 2 seed. Here he comes, Ke Ching. 5 words for the first time ever. He has more top 8s than words in his name.
Yeah, this is his 6th Pro Tour top 8 in just 23 Pro Tours. That
Crazy.
Means more than 25% of the time that he plays on a Pro Tour, he is going to make the top 8.
Want to know what the average is? 400 people play in every Pro Tour. 8 make the top 8. That's 1 in 50. He makes it 1 in 4. He's 12 times as good as the average on the Pro Tour.
And he was not looking very likely to make the top 8 of this event after an 0-2 start in Constructed.
Ooh.
He lost his first 2 rounds. He then went on an 8-0 run in Constructed. He went 5-1 in Limited, and his last match was amazing. Dave Gus can cover that in the coverage. It was just an amazing match against
another Brazilian, Merhan.
Yeah.
So the Brazilians, no Willie Adel at this event, but
Willie Adel was actually covering the event.
That's right. He was there in the feature match area. So who is our number 1 seed? Here he comes from Europe. It is Guillaume of France. He's not smoking, by the way. I know he's French. That's a pen, all right?
And that is a giddy smile.
Oh, yeah.
He has been on cloud 9 throughout day 2. He's been a virtual lock for the top 8. Trying to like suppress a skip in his step everywhere he walks, a smile on his face. He's someone who's having a great time.
He absolutely is. He's also, now this is pretty scary, he is the granddaddy of the top 8 at 29. If you're 30, wow, you need a walking stick to get around this place.
By the way, when the deck lists go up, you need to look at his deck list for Block Constructed. He is playing a truly bizarre deck. It looks kind of like Zvi's Beastmaster deck, but it's like Rugmaster because it's blue, red, green. It's got Jace, it's got Unified Will. He's got Emrakul's Hatcher in the deck list.
That's the 5 casting cost 3/3, in case you're thinking, didn't I cast that in sealed because it was all right in sealed? Yes, you did, and yes, it was.
Yeah, his deck looks fantastic. He's got Awakening Zone. It does not look like any of the other decks you've seen. Really, really interesting deck. Really great guy. That's your top 8.
So, let's count it up. Europe, Brazil, Europe again, USA, Australia, Japan. A real global top 8.
Yeah, a great top 8. And then, what we're going to find out tomorrow is how do these guys draft?
What's in there? And what's in there?
And what they're really hoping is that's in there.
Bit of hot Gideon action.
That's what they're really hoping for. They'd like that pack to be true advertising for its contents.
Absolutely. Those 8 will come back tomorrow. These 2 will come back tomorrow. The hat.
And Boss Hog.
The hat will not come back tomorrow. You have my word. Until we meet again for the live webcast, 10:45 a.m. Eastern. Set your clocks wherever you are in the world. It will be great to have you with us at the best day in the Magic year. It's Pro Tour Sunday. We cannot wait. We will see you very, very soon. Brian David-Marshall, Rich Hagan saying bye.